Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Realize the potency of the God of light, the God of sound. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, the all attractive, the all enjoying. Now, before I get into the comment on the second text of chapter 9, yoga and tantra are about adding and subtracting. They both grant spiritual eligibility before and after death. Focus on the crown of the head can be a launching off point to psychic travel. When a person is without the spiritual sense of company, that can lead them to being lonely and seeking knowledge, wealth, pleasure, and longevity for themselves. Mind is faster than matter, and spirit is faster than mind. This universe will someday be destroyed, but travel through it is possible. Spiritual advancement is not in seeing regulations as something to give up. Spiritual practice is practice for when we are dying. Life is for doing our own physical and spiritual work. There are messengers of souls, fire beings, light beings under particular names, and material energy or forms. Liberation requires a sort of detachment. Vipassana, special seeing, is to solidify worship upon the source by direct worship alone, and to respect all. When you violate the rights of any creature, you trespassed against God. Consider worship as sacrifice. Consider more than your wants, but others in action. Inactivity also requires justification. The highest incarnate authorities will not call themselves God, but of God, God's servant, etc. People will adopt fashions without knowing where they come from. And based on fashions, people will adapt moralities that, don't have much of anything. Don't expect God to make you remember spirituality if you don't want to remember. Go beyond the protection cults. Treat the living entity with more care in the body or mind. God personally engages in bestowing upon the devotees. Don't think that God's body is material or even mind or marginal, but spiritual, beyond the created spiritual. Meditation is not mindless. God, using agents, is to give them opportunity to serve Him. The sun is a cure for disease. There is no need to worship the light beings, but sometimes people are better off worshiping something. The genders have differences in form, energy, and roles, but can choose to be equal on the spiritual platform. Spiritual movements should be named after God. Those who don't willingly subject to God are predominated by nature and face the consequences of the energy of their actions. Our rights don't violate the rights of others. Make your connection to God practical, but not upon inventing theology, nor empty statements. Some spiritual experience is earned. Some spiritual places are only visited after life. Some love by giving, taking, accepting, expressing, and listening. There's supposed to be a sixth, but I think that's what they listed. God is not in need, but offering the best is how we should prefer to sacrifice. But don't per se require the best all the time. No land, nor part of material nature requires humans to remain, to own them, or to exist. Worship is for our benefit, and the processes set down are divine grace, if revealed, are even inspired. Now, see, for our benefit, we're supposed to evoke ourselves. Don't worry about evoking a bunch of other creations to do stuff. Yeah, motivate your community, motivate what's present. But, you know. So, in the ISKCON way of thinking, of the top philosophers, Gautama, Kanada, Kapila, Yajnavalkya, Sandilya, and Vaisvanara, and Vyasa, the author of the Vedanta Sutra. And let's distinguish between the field and what knows the field and the living entity itself, of course. And in the Padma Purana, we have Apraramda Phalam Papam Kuttam Bijam Phalan Mukam Kramaneva Praliyata Vishnu Bhaktera Tatmanam. And so we see a gradual change resulting from our service. And this change of us being liberated, as the statement Anta Vanta Ime Deha Nityas Yokta Saririna. And it seems so simple, but it's supposed to be a confidential piece of knowledge. And the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Vedanta Sutra 3:26. Prakasas chakarmanye amyasat. Sometimes when we take up the spiritual processes, the enlightenment hits us in such a way that it removes doubt. As I've heard of some people accepting Islam after reading There's No Doubt in It, and then going on not to find any reason within to doubt it. People have their own thoughts and feelings that may differ from some of these things, and we can't deny that, but the Srimad Bhagavatam 1:5-25. Uchesta lapananumadato Vyejay Sakrit Sma Bunje Tanapasta Kilbisa Evam Pravratasya Visunda Chetasas Tandarma Evatma Ruche Prajayate. And there's people who think that you have to be, the best of us have to be at the top. And what do we find with these prophetic figures? We find that they were servants, that they were taking care of animals, that they were hand laborers. They all did their work in society. And saying further, Tatran Vaham Krishna Katha Prangayatam Anangrahanna Sranavam Manohara Tahsrandaya Menupadam Visranvata Preyasravase Angamam Baban Ruche. And some things happen automatically because of this involvement. But sometimes we need to find ourselves a spiritual community that helps us. People talk about soulmates, and I've talked about such things before, and it goes beyond just a spousal thing, although ideally one should pick a spouse that would be a soulmate rather than just, the three merely material things. And the highest goal of religion is, again, the worship. Again, from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Save pum sampara dharmo yato bhaktir adokshaya. And dharma, dharma we have here, but dharma is social order, so it's not quite religion, because some people, they wouldn't have religion as their social order. But Acharyavan Purusho Veda. And so if you can't associate with the prophets themselves, there are the sages that have that attachment to the scripture. And at the very least, perhaps they're just a vessel for words, and you can get the right words to go on. But Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam. And we may worry about our particular position in this world, or which would mean, all I could offer is to dedicate what care I've done in this broken brick basket thing for these flowers, or whatever else I end up having come up here that I put in here, that this is dedicated in devotional service, and whatever, that will be accepted. And perhaps by repeating many times, 108 times a day, 108 times 16 times every day, or whatever spiritual practice that you decide to pick up, that we will pass from karma yoga to jnana yoga and bhakti yoga. And through those processes, the rewards and benefits and the perfection of each will be achieved. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari.